I've got some strangely good news for you if you're worrying about a career gap or currently unemployed. Your situation is not unique, not uncommon, and thanks in part to the gazillion people who lost their jobs through the global pandemic, not the stigma that it perhaps once was. And while I've long felt that no one should have to feel sheepish or apologetic about taking time off or losing their jobs, I understand this reality. The good news is that I've seen the stigma around gaps and layoffs diminishing over the past couple of years. In fact, today, it's fairly common for me to write resumes that include a job in the experience section called something like intentional career break, or to add a line in the job that follows a career gap that goes something like, following an unplanned layoff, accepted a role as an account manager for this well-known technology brand. My point here is this. If you think there's something that reviewers will wonder or worry about in your career history, and this is definitely the case with gaps or layoffs, just assume that they will and go on the offense. Explain things briefly and unapologetically, and then get right back to highlighting the skills and experience that position you as an incredible candidate. Keep it as simple as possible. So here's an example from a recent client of mine who took a few years off of her job as a lawyer to be home with her kids. Took a well-earned career break to focus on family, personal development, and volunteer endeavors. Here's another. This is a California-based senior marketing leader who decided to take a little bit of time off to do consulting and catch her breath after being laid off. After delivering explosive growth for XYZ company, paused to recharge and share talents on a consultative basis. Advised industry CEOs on brand strategy, traveled, and enjoyed plenty of beach volleyball. And yes, we actually mentioned that she spent some of her downtime hanging out on the beach doing something that she loves. And you know what? It became an interesting icebreaker during her interviews. She was even complimented by a major sports franchise for being so upfront about her time off. So while gaps and layoffs may feel super uncomfortable for you, with a simple and unapologetic explanation, you can assuage concerns and then move on to share how and why you're a great candidate.